Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome to another upload, and today, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but the Premier League is back. By the time this upload would have been done and finished, Sheffield United and Aston Villa would have been playing. Man City would have hopefully beaten Arsenal. Hope this doesn't make me look like a meme saying that. And this is the preview to Tottenham versus Man United. I am joined on the channel with Mr. Aaron Man United. So how do I think this is going to pan out though? Well, this is why I got my guest on. It's time we spoke to Aaron. Aaron, welcome to the channel, mate. Thank you for coming on. Just my first question, really. How's lockdown been for you as a football fan?
But the same as you, mate. It's just been really hard. It's been really hard not to see any football on TV. Yes, the Bundesliga came back, but I think for the first two games, everyone was gassed about it, and then everyone forgot about it. I think I speak for a lot of football fans when I say this, but it's been good for me, to be honest. Obviously we missed the game, and we wanted it to come back as soon as possible.
Yeah, the good stuff. Well, football is coming back soon, which will probably mean that, I don't want to remind you, as since you're Man United, Liverpool will be lifting that title in a very empty stadium. But let's start off with Marcus Rashford, actually, because the other day he's been trending on the news, and he's done a very generous act, hasn't he, as a footballer? People are going to start saying Marcus Rashford should just hang up his boots and become an MP, no?
I don't know if you would want to do that, to be honest. I think he prefers the football still. But yeah, man, I was really surprised from the U-turn that the government have done, because at first they refused it, and I was like, they might not be able to reverse their decision and stuff. But, Rashford kept applying the pressure, and obviously other United players started to retweet the thing, and, they kept it pushing and pushing and pushing. And yeah, the government did the U-turn on the decision, and I think that's a very good thing, because, as a young child, going to, primary school as well in England, I used to benefit from that as well. My mum was struggling with her job that she was doing, and the free school meals helped me and my siblings a lot.
With him being so pumped up with the good generosity he's done, you're probably going to see it on the pitch of how he's going to perform against us, basically. And you are 3 points behind Chelsea, so top four is not out of the cards for you. It is, as a pessimist, yes, it is for us, but for you, it isn't. How do you think the players are going to be after lockdown, if you have to predict?
I think it's been really good for us, man. The lockdown came at a very good time, to be honest. And I think I could speak for you as well, because you guys were pretty depleted as well with the injuries and stuff that you guys had. It was the same for us, Rashford was out with his stress fracture. Pogba was out with his foot injury. The players were coming back slowly, but, we've had to overplay a lot of players. Thank God Fred, didn't get any injury from, his games. He was playing a lot, I have to be honest. Even though he's been one of our best players in recent times, he has played a lot, and he's been overplayed. And same with Daniel James. He's had to take rest for certain games. He was injured for a few days as well. So I think because this allowed the players to, really recover properly. Like Rashford has recovered completely. Let alone your career, but your life. So yeah. I really didn't want Rashford to force anything or to, do stuff to come back as quick as possible. No, I really wanted him to take his time to come back, do your rehab properly, come back on the pitch, and in due time, come back with the team and train. And I think, yeah, he's done it perfectly. And other players as well. Pogba, Tuanzebe, one of our young centre-backs, has come back as well, fully fit. Bailly is fully fit again. And yeah, man, I just can't wait for the Premier League to start again, because I feel like the team is back fit, everyone is available, and that's a good thing.
You look at Harry Kane, he's not had a proper rest once for the last, 2.5 years. Not
That's
seasons,
crazy.
Years. Like, this lockdown has literally been the break Harry Kane has needed. And it's not just Harry Kane either. We were literally like a hospital of a football club with the injuries that we had, basically. We had Son playing with a fractured arm against Aston Villa. Bergwijn as well has looked very promising. It's early days, but he's looked very promising. But he's back now as well from injury. Moussa Sissoko, okay, he's not the best of midfielders, but we were missing him a lot in that middle. And he's back as well. So we've actually got most of our players back now. Both teams have recovered from the losses they've had. And now how's this gonna turn out? Now, we've never beaten Man United with your current manager. Just two questions, really. What's your
Hmm.
thoughts as of right now with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? And how does it feel watching Mourinho as a Man United fan managing Tottenham?
Well, on Solskjaer, I think when he came in, it was just a breath of fresh air because we needed someone to come in and just lift the spirits of everyone. Because Mourinho, before he left, he had a lot of tensions with a lot of players. Pogba notably, you've seen the footage on TV and stuff on
Yeah.
at Carrington at the training ground. Personally, that is something I'd never seen before. Like a feud on live television between a manager and a football. I'd never seen that before. So
I think it was over an Instagram story or something.
yeah, exactly. So there you go. It was the air was just toxic around Old Trafford and Carrington. Like we needed someone to just come in and just be nice, if you get what I mean. And
Yeah.
Ollie did that. He came in, lifted the spirits of everyone, gave everyone the freedom to play whatever they wanted, let's say on the pitch, and just enjoy football again. But then obviously everything went crashing down towards the end of the season. It's all good and well beating the big teams or teams from the top six, let's say, but you have to go away to a Burnley and be able to win. Go away to a Brighton and be able to win. Even if it's just a 1-0, just grind out a result. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, we would go to a Brighton or a Burnley, like I just mentioned, and respectively draw or concede a stupid goal and lose. Do you know what I mean? So it's very frustrating to see that. As of now, I'm thinking, okay, here's your opportunity, Ollie, to show us what you got, because I'm not saying he's used that as excuses, but whenever he's been getting criticism, he has been saying, yeah, but we've got injuries and this guy's not available and I haven't been able to play him and I haven't been able to play him. Now it's like a clean slate. Everyone's available. Everyone's fit. So now you've got no excuses, Ollie.
Yeah.
Show us what you can do. And if we actually manage to get into the top four, and qualify for the Champions League, then I can actually buy into what you want to sell us. Because as of now, I'm still on the fence. I'm very still on the fence. And on Mourinho, I don't know, man. I feel like this guy has got no loyalty, man, because when he was managing Chelsea, he said he would never manage Tottenham, and then all of a sudden, a few years later, he's managing Tottenham. It wouldn't surprise me if worse comes worse, like if an Arsenal come with a proposal, he manages Arsenal. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. And do you know what it is with Mourinho? I respect him as a manager. I respect what he's done because let's be honest, he's won titles everywhere he went to, even with us. He brought us back to the Champions League after years of being out of it. But I feel like he doesn't learn from his mistakes, because when he was managing our team, we had this very defensive style of play. Even though we had very attacking-minded players, we had a very defensive style of play, and we were basically just playing on counter-attacks, even against teams like, I remember we were playing in the Champions League. Who did we play again? Young Boys Burn, and we were just sitting back, and after the game I was frustrated and I was like, how can we let Young Boys Burn, with all due respect, let them come to Old Trafford and play better football than us? That shouldn't be happening. When on the pitch we had people like Pogba, Martial, Rashford, we had Lukaku, who was still there at the time. Like we had the players to literally bury the game, like in the first half. And it's just frustrating to see, even with Spurs. Like I'm not a Spurs fan, but there's a couple of players that I like in your team, and I'm like, why is he setting up this team so defensively? I don't understand it. And I just don't know if he really learns from his mistakes. I don't know why.
You see, the thing is with us, like we were a sinking ship with Pochettino's last few months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't win a single game from away for God knows how long, over 8-9 months. This is why I say the Champions League run that we had just papered over the cracks. As amazing as it was, it still papered over the cracks. Mourinho taking over was a new change because we needed someone to whip out the deadwood or turn the deadwood into a minimum of average for the remainder of the season. The fact is, Mourinho, the flaws that we've seen in our team is not Mourinho's doing. It's what's been left behind, and Mourinho's trying to fix it. So this is more of a question of the board trying to back Jose Mourinho. I respect him as a natural-born winner and someone who's determined to get what he wants. And yeah, I know he broke government guidelines to train Ndombele up, and it's wrong. It's wrong. But principle-wise, he's true to his word that he's trying to fix something and not look for excuses. And that's something I respect about him.
Even if it's not like 10 or 15 trophies or whatever the case may be, I said, he's gonna win something with Spurs. Like, he's a natural born winner.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna leave you guys with not a trophy won, even if it's like a League Cup or anything. It's something small. He's gonna win something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but he's gonna win something.
All right. Well, I was about to lead to my question actually. With the amount of players that we have, I feel like it could produce a good game of football on a neutral.
Yeah.
If I had to be optimistic, so it leads me really to my last question. What do you think your score prediction is going to be? Your goal scorers? Yeah.
I think this could be a high scoring game. You know, a high goal scoring game. I'm gonna go for a 3-2 win for United, because I think both teams will score.
3-2-1 for United. It's going to be a tough game for us. A very tough game. You could even be overtaking Chelsea potentially and get top four. I mean, do you think that's doable for you very quickly?
I think it can be, but it all depends obviously on, we're going to have to play games and then always look, what has Chelsea done?
I feel like the players will work hard to secure a draw because we are still defensively a slight liability. I feel like if I had to be optimistic, it would be a 2-2 draw. I think Kane and Son will score. For you two players, I think Rashford will get both goals, to be honest.
I think Rashford will score as well. I forgot to say that as well.
Who do you reckon is going to be your goal scorers for?
I think Rashford will get two, man. The guy's been on fire, even during the friendlies that we've had against West Brom. We've had one between the inter-squad friendly as well.
Yeah.
And he's been providing assists. He's been scoring goals. So I reckon he's going to get two.
All right.
And the third one, maybe Martial.
Okay. That's our Tottenham versus Man United prediction for the upload. Comment below what you think your score predictions will be. Comment below as well your combined starting 11 if you're that bored during lockdown. And hopefully Tottenham can get the 3 points. Although I did say it'll probably be a draw if I had to be optimistic. But we'll see. Thank you, Aaron, for coming onto the channel.
No problem. And thanks for having me on, man.
His link is in the description if you want to go and check his channel out.